again. So today I'm going to be vlogging about what not to eat. So I've got a few things, a few items in the kitchen that I'm going to go and share with you guys. And it's just basically going to be something brief. I'm not going to go in full detail about the products that I've decided to share with you guys. But I do hope that they can help you and they can add towards your life and inspire you to start eating a little bit healthier than you have already been. One of the things that I get a lot in the gym is, oh, well, you know, I'm not seeing the pounds come off and I'm not seeing the results I'm looking for, but I'm doing the work in the gym. And of course, that sounds like it makes sense, but most of the time it doesn't. And most of the time it just takes a few things, a few changes in your diet to help you start to see your body that you're working towards. So my aim today is just to get that excellent body ready for you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head on into my kitchen. That's what I was trying to say, and I'm gonna show you a few things. So I hope you guys can take away a little something from this. If not, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna be fat forever. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding. You're not fat. All right, cool. And apart from that, let's get started. Here we are, guys, in my kitchen. So I'm just gonna run down a list of few things that you can start to alternate in your diet. And I'm probably gonna tell you a little bit of other alternatives that I may not have as props, but just so you can get a general idea. So I probably have about 10 things that will help you in terms of eating better. So let's start off with snacks. The number one thing is snacks. A lot of the times people will snack on the wrong things. What you don't want to snack on is tasty donuts. You want to snack on fruit. Much better for you than processed sugars that you find in donuts and tasty cakes and all those things. You don't want to eat those things. You want to kind of stay in line with things of carrots, celery. Even though you may not like those things, you can switch over to fruit. Fruit has sugars in it, but not the kind of sugars you're going to find in things like processed donuts or anything of that nature. So sticking to fruit and veggies, and sometimes even if you have to go with the snacks that have the 100% snacks, go ahead and do that too. That's not bad. I would suggest that. So white processed bread, buns. These are buns. Not the best thing to do. Not the best thing to eat. There's a lot of fat. There's also a lot of carbs in any type of bread, but those are the kind of things that you want to stay away from. White breads, donuts, bagels. You kind of want to keep those out of your diet, and you might want to substitute them with white bread with whole wheat bread. I found this bread at Target, actually, and it's called Healthy Full, and it's packed with protein. And as you can see the oats on top. So that's something you definitely want to think about. Whole wheat bread is something that's really, really good. Whole wheat bread. The next thing we have are everyday drinking items. One of the things that you want to kind of stay away from is anything like Starbucks coffee. I know that a lot of people love Starbucks coffee. Probably not the best thing. Try to stay away from not all Starbucks coffee, but caffeinated caffeine, those types of things are not the best thing. Although I do enjoy a cup of Starbucks. It's probably not your best bet when it comes to what you should replenish the body with in terms of liquids. Coffees, sodas, those types of things. Try to stay away from those. Even juices. Juices pack a lot of sugar. They have a lot of sugar in juices. But some of the things that you can be safe with, some of the things that I would suggest that you do look into are, of course, the number one thing, the number one healer to all things, water. Water is probably, no, it's not probably, it is the best source of liquids to replenish the body. You want to drink a lot of water throughout the course of the day. What do they say? 8 glasses of water? Water is your friend. If you can't stay away from the coffee, if if the coffee keeps calling your name, try to substitute the coffee, the Starbucks delicious coffee, with tea. Green teas, apple teas, white teas, black teas, teas packed with antioxidants, which are normally the green teas. Those are the types of things you kind of want to stay with. If you have to have something with flavor, try a tea. Tea is really, really good for you. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't like tea or haven't tried tea or aren't fond of tea, but tea is something that will definitely help you too and boost up that immune system in terms of antioxidants. Instead of your white pastas, and no offense, Elbow, we love you, but instead of the white pastas, try to switch it in for whole grain pasta. And this pasta has protein plus, so it's packed with protein and a lot of fiber and omega-3. So this is pretty good. You definitely want to substitute your white pasta for the whole wheat pasta. So yeah, I definitely would add that in there too. A lot of people like white rice. I mean, you can switch over white rice to whole wheat rice. You can switch over, just try to take out the white in your diet in terms of white processed products. Those are packed with fat and normally are packed with a lot of carbs too. And so those are the kind of fats that your body doesn't necessarily need. So you want to try to stay away from those. Another interesting thing that I have, and I kind of coupled these things together, and these are just a few condiments. So a lot of the times people think just because they're at home and they're cooking, they're doing a good thing, and great things are happening in that little kitchen of theirs. No. You can cook at home and still eat the wrong things. You can cook at home and not put the right things in your body. You can cook at home and still eat the wrong things. I don't know how many times I can emphasize that, but a lot of people say, I'm not seeing the weight fall off. I'm not understanding what's going on. I'm in the gym and I'm doing everything I need to do, but the weight's not coming off. It's because of what you're cooking. So here are a few things. I was going to do olive oil, but then I thought about coconut oil. We're going to switch out the butter and we're going to put coconut oil. Why? Butter is packed with fat. A lot of fats that you don't need, not good for you, not always great. You don't need butter. You don't need butter to live. You don't need butter to cook. You don't need butter to eat. Butter, margarine, all those things, you don't need those things. Another thing that I wanted to put in was peanut butter. So a lot of times you can substitute whatever you're using butter for with peanut butter. Okay, that might not be true, but still. If you want to have a piece of toast, you do not need to put butter on that toast. You can definitely put peanut butter on the toast. And peanut butter has fats, yes, but the fats the body needs. Good fats, okay? Peanut butter is also high in protein, so it's just better. It's a better substitute. Try peanut butter instead of butter. Butter is not your friend. Butter will not help you lose the weight you're trying to lose. Don't use butter ever. And let's go to this coconut oil. So everybody knows the brilliance in coconut oil. Coconut oil is probably the most wonderful thing in the whole entire world. Yes, it cures all things. Dry skin, itchy scalp, makes your hair grow, whitens your teeth. Have you ever heard of oil pooling? Coconut oil does that too. It's probably just one of the most amazing things. And this coconut oil is unrefined virgin coconut oil. And just looking at this, I just feel healthier. Yeah. My skin is, yeah. So yeah, coconut oil, invest in this. And when I was talking to you guys earlier about oil pulling, I heard that it is pretty amazing. And what you do is you take about a teaspoon or a tablespoon of coconut oil and you warm it up and you put it in your mouth. And basically what you do is you just swish it through your mouth, through your teeth, and it just pulls all the toxins from your body. It actually makes you feel great. And I think you're supposed to go for up to 20 minutes. So I'm not really sure. I'm not well versed in it, but I heard oil pulling was really, really good. You guys can leave comments below about that. I'm not quite sure about all the greatness that oil pulling does, but I heard it's pretty fantastic. You might want to jump on that. Agave. Have you guys ever heard of agave? I'm sure you have. I have. I love agave. So the best sweeteners that you'll ever find. It's organic and it's brilliant. It actually takes 2/3 of a cup of agave to sweeten what requires 1 cup of refined sugar. Agave, we do agree with. White sugar, we don't need. Processed, not good. Adds fat, adds wrinkles. If you don't want wrinkles, don't eat processed sugar. Just joking, but sugar and all those things. Yes, so you definitely want to invest in some agave. Yes, agave is where it's at. No, definitely invest in some agave. It's pretty good. It's really, really good for you too. If anything, I probably would stay away from sweeteners altogether, but that's just my own, processed meats. Okay, so you go to the grocery store, you get your whole wheat, you get your whole wheat bread, you get all those brilliant things, right? Get it together, get all those, yeah, woo, yeah. Then you say, I'm gonna get some whole wheat bread. I'm not even gonna use mayo. Bad. I'm not even gonna use any of those condiments, and I'm gonna make a good sandwich. And then you pick up processed meat. Processed meat is not where it's at. This is not what you want to do. Processed meat's not good. Not good. Although this is canned. If we are going that route, the best thing for you would be a can of tuna. You don't understand how much protein is in a can of tuna. Canned tunas are really, really good for you. Try to invest in some tuna. And I'm not talking about the kind of tuna where you buy the tuna and you make tuna fish salad, where you put a whole bunch of mayo and relish or whatever it is that you put, onions or a whole bunch of that stuff all together, and but make sure you add extra mayo, so then you're just eating mayo and a little bit of tuna. No, not that. Tuna from a can. Tuna from a can has tons of protein, has tons of health benefits, and it's really good for you. So pick up that tuna. Leave that processed meat. Not where it's at. So our rundown, real quick. Instead of donuts and snacking on those bad things like donuts and chips, we can pick up fruits and veggies. That is a good thing. You probably already knew that, but I'm telling you again. Instead of white breads, we can pick up whole wheat breads, whole grain breads. Much better. Not saying that you should eat bread all the time. I'm just saying that if you are investing in bread, it probably shouldn't be white. In terms of drinks, what we got back there? Water, water, water. Water is your best friend. Drink a lot of water. Fill your body with water. As a matter of fact, don't eat food, drink water. Just kidding. Okay. Pastas. All right. The pastas. Yes. Try to steer away from white pastas. Even though they taste so delicious, try to steer away from those. Stick with whole grain pastas. They taste just as good, especially if you know how to cook. And I know how to cook, so my pasta tastes good. All right. Oil. Coconut oil. Your favorite thing. Your best friend. All right. There are differences in oils that I did not cover, however. I'm not saying go pull any oil from any grocery store and use that up and you'll be fine. No. Coconut oil is a very good oil. Another good oil is olive oil. Try to stay. Agave. Agave is your best friend. Agave is everyone's best friend. If you have to use a sweetener, go with agave. Agave is thebomb.com. And the most important part, okay? I have, of course, tons of other things that you can exchange in your kitchen to eat and have a healthier lifestyle. And I will continue to introduce those things over the course of all this vlogging. But for now, these tidbits, take those, use them, be happy, love them, make them your own. All right, bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed.